Long ago in the mountains, there lived a wise Buddhist master with a few of his disciples in a quiet monastery. The place was surrounded by trees, birds singing, leaves rustling, and the soft sound of the wind, making it perfect for reflection and meditation. One peaceful evening, the master and his disciples were sitting together in the front yard. The sun was sinking behind the hills, casting golden light over the trees. As silence filled the moment, one disciple broke it and asked, "Master, you have told us many stories, but never about your own teacher. Please tell us, who was your master? What was his name, and what lessons did he teach you?" The master smiled gently, looking at the young monks around him. Then, with a calm tone, he said, "In truth, I had not one teacher, but many. From every person I met, I learned something. My greatest teacher has been life itself." The disciples leaned in with curiosity as the master began. "At the start of my spiritual path, I was very proud of my discipline and knowledge. One dark evening, as I walked through a village, I saw a boy carrying a candle toward the temple. To test him and display my wisdom, I asked, 'When you left home, this candle was not lit. Tell me, where did this light come from?' I expected him to be puzzled. Instead, he calmly blew out the flame and asked, 'Now that the light is gone, can you tell me where it went?' I was speechless. At that moment, I realized how much pride I carried in my little knowledge. That child, without many words, taught me a profound truth. Real wisdom does not always come through complex talks or grand ideas. Sometimes it comes through simple acts and honest questions. That boy became one of my first teachers. He showed me that true learning begins only when the ego ends. From that day, I became more humble and open to learn from all around me." The master continued, "Months later, while traveling from one village to another, I passed by a pond. There, a thirsty dog tried to drink, but every time he saw his reflection in the water, he got scared, thinking it was another dog. Barking, he stepped back again and again. I watched in silence. Finally, after many failed attempts, he gathered courage and leapt into the pond. He quenched his thirst and came out wagging his tail joyfully. From him, I learned that fear is nothing but a reflection of our own mind. Once faced with courage, fear disappears. That dog too became my teacher." Then the master said, "My third teacher was a thief. One night I reached a new village very late. It was dark, and I knew no one. As I searched for a temple to rest, I saw a man trying to break a wall. Approaching him, I asked, 'Brother, can you show me where the temple is? I am a traveler and need a place to stay.' Laughing, he said, 'I am no mason. I am a thief, trying to enter this house, but you look tired. Come to my home and rest.' His honesty surprised me, but I agreed. Though misguided, he seemed simple-hearted. For several nights I stayed in his small home. Before each theft, he prayed sincerely. Every time he returned empty-handed, he would say, 'Today I failed, but tomorrow I will surely succeed.' He usually targeted the wealthy who gained riches through corruption. One night, after many attempts, he succeeded and came home satisfied. From him, I learned that no matter how many times we fail, we must not lose the hope of succeeding. Later, I guided him toward an honest living. He eventually left stealing behind and started a small business. That thief also became my teacher. The master then looked at his disciples and said softly, "So, my teachers were not only great monks or scholars, a child, a dog, and a thief. Each gave me lessons no scripture ever could. Life teaches us in unexpected ways, if only we have the eyes to see and the heart to understand. Always remember, life itself is the greatest master. Stay humble, keep reflecting, and remain open. Then life will guide you to wisdom beyond measure." In our own lives, not every lesson comes from books or formal teachers. Sometimes, lessons come from those we least expect. A child, an animal, even someone we might look down upon. A wise master once said that his teachers were a young boy. a frightened dog, and a thief. None were perfect, yet each gave him unforgettable wisdom. Life works the same way for us. Experiences, whether mistakes, failures, or struggles, teach us more than words ever could. A heartbreak shows us trust's value. A business loss reveals our errors, and tough times show who our true friends are. But to learn, we must stay open. Pride blinds us. Ego closes doors. Humility keeps us growing. Those who learn from their experiences rarely fail the same way twice. They stumble, but the lesson becomes their strength. Those who refuse to learn repeat mistakes endlessly. Even Siddhartha, who became the Buddha, grew through his own experiences. That journey transformed him. And so, we too must let life be our teacher. Learn from others, from the past, from your mistakes. Because those who keep learning keep growing. And those who keep growing always rise, no matter what challenges come. In the end, wisdom is not about knowing everything. It is about never stopping the journey of becoming wiser, kinder, and stronger. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Story Seeker for more such timeless wisdom. And remember, every moment of your life holds a lesson. Stay open and keep learning.